Hello, everybody. Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting the Link to the Past Randomizer Crosskeys Tournament 2024. We got the Semifinals Game 3 for you today. It's Gammachuu versus Specks one more time. Commentating for us, we have Tyler Salt and Gilgamesh, tracking our Shinmaru and Tomatalk. Say hello, everybody.
What's up,
Hello,
nerds?
everybody.
Thanks for having us, Ricky and ZeldaSpeedRuns. My name is Tyler Salt. I am joined as often with my good buddy Gilgamesh. Hello.
Hello, Tyler. It feels like it's been forever since you and I have calmed these exact two runners in a race.
That's true. That's true. If you missed it, Gamma and Specs met up at SGL with Gil and I on the mic, so you can go take a look at that. But hello, chat. We are getting ready to go. I just lost an open race in the main tournament, so I'm ready to watch a real mode. Crosskeys, let's go.
I have it on good authority that Gamma smells bad.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. I'm also here to chat shit about Gamma, because he's also in my main tournament group. Gamma's washed. Yeah, Tyler's doing homework for main tournament. That's absolutely right.
I mean, listen, all three of us had the same record at SGL, so we are all equals here, except for Specs. Specs is better than all of us.
Specs is better than all of us. All right, looks like we are pretty close to underway here. I did not get to catch much of Game 2. I heard that it was a deep sword fest. All right, here we go.
Gamma has promised me clean hands for the entirety of this race, so we'll see about that.
If you believe that, I've got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you.
Oh, and we're going to see an immediate Houlihan. I'm very upset.
Not by Specs. Specs is just walking to Potion Shop, which is really interesting.
It is interesting. I don't know if I like this, but it's different.
I've seen him do it before. I don't know why you wouldn't just do that with a fake flipper from Link's house. But
well, we'll see.
Oh, baby, it's Paradox Cave, though.
This is not going to pay off because we don't have any bombs.
Yeah, but a good knowledge to have, and you know, an entrance that lots of people will leave until pretty late. Oh, and there we are in the pod area.
Pod area. He could have walked to Pyramid Ledge there.
Yeah, but why would you do that?
Because it's in logic.
I just played my 37th straight seed without Pyramid Ledge having something good.
Interesting.
Okay, you know what? Those are pretty good connectors, I would say.
Yeah, those are nice to know.
Like, if that's our Dark World access, right? Like, I think that gives Specs a significant edge. I don't know that it's like a big enough one to like swing the race, but
well, certainly not a minute and 40 seconds into it.
No, of course not. But like, you know, both of our runners just getting the one bomb that they're given. Gamma is rewarded with a shop that Specs I don't think will be able to patronize.
I hate to see the Houlihan star pay off, but here we are.
I mean, that's the idea, you know. We did see flippers on Race Game, so we'll be looking for a connector or the mirror to get those.
Hype cave for Gamma. So Specs does have the one bomb at least. We'll be able to get the items in here.
No bombs in the back though.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Another connector. All right, so this is gonna. I mean, we're just gonna get infinite connectors and connectors. It's a pain to get to right now.
Yeah, a bunch of connectors in CAC when you have to walk all the way from Link's house or Zank at Useless Ferry. Just feels so bad.
I suspect Specs might fluff that $20 there.
Yeah, you know what? I would certainly in his situation.
Some arrows. So nothing too exciting yet. And yeah, this is as Ricky mentioned, this is the semifinals, game 3 between these two players. First two games were played the past few days. Faker Jr. currently waiting in the wings in the finals for the winner of this match.
Man,
To determine who will win the 2024 Crosskeys tournament.
Faker Jr. is on an absolute tear over the past couple of months.
It's true.
Like, I'm speechless. You know, I'm like fumbling over my words. It's just he's been so good. Has he lost in the tournament yet?
Yeah, so he didn't go undefeated in the group stage.
Okay, yeah, but still, like the way that he's played in the Crosskeys tournament, in main tournament qualifiers, like
got absolutely slapped by him in Kabuki earlier this year in the brackets of the Kabuki tournament.
Oh, the old man is in CAC. Thank goodness. That's really, really nice.
That is very nice.
We're able to rescue him sooner rather than later, so that we can get back to all of these connectors. Specks, unfortunately, taking a little bit more time to get his bombs, and so has to come back here to find the Smiths. That was Ice Palace.
Sure was. So, I mean, overall, Kakariko didn't actually have that much, thankfully.
No. If you're Specks, when you save and quit here, do you go immediately back to back of escape, and then do you go immediately to Paradox Cave? Because I would be really tempted to.
It's tempting, but also like you already know the connectors and you know you can't do anything with them, so it's like maybe I wait until I get a pearl or something.
Yeah, I can see that. Or the mirror, desert. Right? Like you could be forced to pop out, because one of those is in Village of Outcasts, or at least over here on the left side of the map, right? And that gets you your flippers right there. That's
true, yeah. And Mirror would also get you the top 2 entrances to Hyrule Castle if you wanted to walk up there from the pod exit. So yeah, Mirror opens up a few more options.
Oh, rude blue mail. At least he's
luckily we're on 1 heart, so it's still gonna kill us in 1 shot. But yeah.
Not much of note, I think, on Gammachoo's side. It looks like the Desert Big Key was along here somewhere.
Yeah, that was in Thieves Town.
So that's the only real thing of note in Thieves Town.
Unless you consider blue mail of note.
Yeah,
that's kind of where I'm at too.
You know, it's not this early in the seed. If I find my first armor upgrade at like an hour in, I'm very happy about that most of the time.
Yeah. You want those quick death warps.
Well. That is a
pod small.
Second pod small.
Shovel. Nice flute. Nice mirror. Okay, dude.
Holy crap, video game.
Well,
all right.
Well, now I'm looking at that Paradox Cave again.
Yeah, I sure am. What's next? The boots?
I mean, we're in go mode already, right?
Is this a jet seed? Is Mike god routing?
Wow, nice bush crabs. 20s on the bush crabs there too.
20s on the bush crabs. 8 bombs on one of the tree pulls.
What is this? I couldn't tell what that was.
He didn't move anywhere. That might have been.
I think it might have been Old Man Rescue.
Yeah.
Which I would have been tempted to take just.
I would have been real tempted. He might go back. Right after checking these lumberjacks, he doesn't have the glove. Right, so you don't bother. I can see just popping and checking these 2 entrances and then going right back. Yep, and looks like Gamma agrees. We do have one item behind Castle Tower today. Gamma,
wait,
hello.
what are we doing? What is this?
Gamma's changing his mind.
He really wanted to get something from the tavern.
Oh, he just blanked on whether he checked that or not. That happens. Yeah, he did not forget
did check
to check
it.
the door. He went in there. He forgot that he forgot that he checked the door. Gamma's still learning. It's okay.
This is not the old man saving.
Oh, interesting.
This is the Death Mountain Descent Cave.
That's a little
gamer.
monka. That's a little monka without a sword. Hot damn, though.
Dude.
That was pretty good.
Please don't get paid off of this. Okay.
Thank God.
Although
this is
Gamma probably takes these down to the mirror points. Gets the flippers.
Yeah, I think
and whatnot.
so. I think we're committed to the bunny walk here since the flippers are available now.
I believe
for
Gamma
Gamma-
calls bunny walking this early in Crosskeys cringe.
Yeah, but like I don't like it. But we now know
he
that
doesn't
we
like
have.
it either.
Oh, he's just
gonna
gonna
take this
bail.
connector. I mean, this is all in logic.
No, it's not. Because this was blocked by the.
Oh no, because we don't have the lamp. Just kidding.
Yeah. So like I think the dodge of the full bunny walk, maybe makes a little bit of sense.
Oh no, it is in logic.
It is in logic for a paradox, but Gamma doesn't know.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Nice mountain, by the way. Also.
Jeez. Did Gamma
activate the flute? No,
activate
he did
the
not.
flute?
No, wait, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh, he did?
I'm pretty sure he did.
No, he didn't. No, he never went back down there. There's the Saha. Gross place for that.
So here's the issue with. I mean, this is theoretically great for Gamma because he's finding all these good connectors to places with high density of entrances. But the downside here is that this is all out of logic. Well, it's not out of logic, but like he's still got a lot of Sphere 1 locations that haven't been touched, and he could potentially find something up here, like a dungeon that he could have had the big key for, or something else.
Or the Moon Pearl, for instance. Like
we don't need that. That's stupid. That's a dumb item.
Like there could be something in the back of Saha's closet.
Yeah. Like it's always fun when you find these early paths like this, but it leaves me a little nervous if I follow these for too long.
Yeah. Okay, Specks just doing flute 5 here, and then leaving.
Leaving? Well, that's a bomb strat. Nice.
Okay, dude.
Something Luxac. Oh, it was small for Specks there. The uncle dropped down.
Okay. That's pretty interesting. Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Gamma
needs to get back into practice hack with these bomb strats.
It's too bad that the main tournament doesn't have standard.
Yeah, it's too bad.
I'd rather play standard than open, to be honest.
I mean, I suppose.
Pretty sure Gamma's been victimized by the mushroom already in this. Okay.
All right, Samaria there in Zelda cell.
Wow.
I mean, hey, let's find Meyer. We can give us a sword. We can beat Meyer.
Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, remember all of this dirty hands, every single little
filthy.
bit.
Absolutely filthy. Is there a reason Specks didn't mirror there? Coming out of the laser bridge entrance?
No. Oh, Specks was victimized by the mushroom in game 1, yes. Because Gamma fake powdered.
Wow, that doesn't sound very clean at all. Alright, nothing in the back of Escape.
This is all clean. Just look at that laser bridge mirror spot. The boots are. Oh, that's real bad that Specks didn't mirror there. That would have got.
Yeah, that's a real shame.
Okay, yeah, all right. Game 2, Gamma victimized by the mushroom. So both of our runners have been screwed by the mushroom in this series.
Then
nice
there's
move, girl. Oh my god.
All right, well, now Gamma can do everything. I can't believe there was something in Hina's cave. I'm very upset. Eastern Palace.
Of course he's gonna go in here.
Well, there's gonna be a bow and the big key in here, right? I mean,
well, naturally.
Alright, another connector here for Specks. Gonna take this one. And it leads to the very next spot he was probably gonna go.
Tafile, how do you remember that?
Oh, there's Swamp Palace.
I guess it was only a couple of days ago.
Swamp Palace at Saha, so we hit Specks has the Swamp Small. He knows where the flippers are.
Yeah.
So we can
don't
find
love
the dam.
without the hammer or hook shot.
You don't want to do hammerless, hookshotless Swamp Palace for 2 items?
Not particularly, no. I guess you did call them Tafile, yeah. That was more commentary on my ability to remember things than yours, to be quite honest.
Another notable out of logic check here for Gamma. Probably a glove here or something.
Right. Okay, I feel like Specks needs like the hook shot here or something. A bow, maybe.
Yeah, something. I mean, I don't think Gamma's gonna leave this entrance for too long, especially with that flute.
And I guess he'll just, if he finds Dark World Access at the worst part, he'll just find the other side of the connector.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, there's a big key to Thieves Town. That's interesting.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You don't really want to do that without a weapon to kill blind, but
Yeah.
Oh, the small key to Thieves Town too. And the small key to Hyrule Castle. All right.
All right. Arcane and Mushroom are in logic now.
This checks out. Tower of Hair Small. Wow, what a great Paradox Cave. Oh, apparently Eastern was a pendant. Okay, I didn't catch that when we talked to Saha.
One of our trackers, Shinru, good dude, pointing out that Specks has a tendency to dodge the front of Escape without that small key. to put it in logic. So
Yeah, that could be a problem here.
Yeah.
If we didn't have that.
We're gonna need to find it though. Did Gamma follow the connectors?
He did not.
Yeah. So it'd be real nice for Specks if one of the Hyrule Castle sides were over here.
Oh, there's the top side of Super, I guess bottom side of Super Bunny.
The wrong side of Super Bunny.
Yes.
Specks, meanwhile, doing the old man rescue completely blind. Real impressive. No, no
and getting
boomerang,
the
no
little
bombs,
squeeze
no
there.
nothing.
Very nice. Oh, nice powder. I didn't catch that from Specs. I mean, that's it logic.
Now without the lamp, it isn't. Or where? Sorry, where was the powder?
It was on Hylia Island.
Oh, it was on Hylia Island. Okay. Yeah, that is logic.
Ooh, mini Boulder Cave with 5 bombs.
That was really good.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
the juke.
Danger.
Oh, the double. Okay,
Oh,
we're good.
huge.
We're good.
That's really good. Nice. Oh, man, that was sweaty.
There's our lamp. And not much else.
Wow, that's not the sort of thing that if you're rooting for Specs that you would want to see in there.
All right, Gamma is just. Oh, is he finally going to go activate his flute? All right, so is it, what is it? Thieves drop down behind GT?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
come on, you coward. With no fire source and no way to kill Vitreous, yeah, I think that's a fine skip for now. But I mean, once you have a weapon and a fire source, well, he should have a fire source. And there's Hera. Speaking of fire sources, we can do the basement.
Oh, we sure can.
We could do kill the first room. Yeah, no, Gamma has Samaria. He can totally kill the first room. Alright, we're in the Dark World. What's our first play here?
I feel like you just I don't know what else you do.
Do you hover Hookshot Cave? Nope, not in this tournament, you don't. Also not if you're Gamma, because Gamma can't hover.
As I was about to go to
What? Hello?
guys, we're talking to Gamma about
Tyler, come back.
Oh, can you hear me?
You kept cutting in and out there. Alright, well, Gamma finds the potion shop at King's Tomb. Oh no. Surely we can't be Russian catfish here. This is cringe. Boy, how embarrassing is this? Gamma, please. Alright, he just gave up on it. Smart. We know Catfish doesn't have anything. But he's gonna find Paradox now. No glove for Catfish? I suppose that's true. That is accurate.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, Tyler's back. You missed Gamma fail current jump about 5 times.
Outstanding. Noted. People notes. Alright, Specks is gonna pick up these flippers here. Gamma will get his fire source. Which Kind of wild that Specs got to these flippers before Gamma did, given
I mean,
everything.
Gamma's had like 3,000 other things to do, so...
I guess that's true. Many old Lord, please.
Alright, so Gamma has the Thieves Town big, Thieves Town small, and a way to kill blind. I expect him to immediately head to Thieves Town.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Not having a hammer isn't going to affect that at all for Gamma.
No, doesn't matter.
Nice bomb shop. That's pretty good.
Ice and
Skull are our red crystals today.
Oh, Gamma. So Gamma will... What are we doing? He left his portal over here. Is he going to go back and try the current jump again?
It looks like it.
No, he's just bailing. I mean, with no way to check Catfish. Why would you want to do
that doesn't make much sense, I guess.
Wait, what is this? Oh, because he had the mushroom. Okay, gotcha.
Good mushroom.
Didn't want to get burned. Do you go into Skullwoods here?
We don't have any keys. We have the big key, but no keys. I don't know. All right, this is good for Specs. We are over here on right side Death Mountain. Specs will get his boots and mushroom and cane out of there.
And we're both in TR at the same time.
Nice.
Oh, Specs, don't do this. This is not worth it.
No, dude.
This is not
bombs?
worth it. You only have
Bombs,
bombs. Okay,
guy?
yeah, I think he
Get the hell
realized
out
how
of
not
here.
worth it this was.
Like, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have a. I don't like doing that on fighter sword. You know, like let alone with just bombs.
There's a Gamma in the bottom of Paradox Cave there. The other side of Hookshot Cave. Neat. All right, so Specs, we should get some boots and a Samaria here for him shortly.
Only 6 bombs. So he'd better have a cleaner attempt than Gamma did.
Well, he also has the boomerang to stun if he wants to be extra safe.
Yeah,
about it.
I mean, he'll be all right with the boom, but the boom escape. That's
All
a
right,
nice,
down there.
easy, reliable strat. Yeah.
Imagine knowing bomb strats for escape.
I know one. I had the hardest time just like remembering the kind of normal strat that gets taught for standard, you know? And then I saw Telethar do one that was really free. I've adopted that.
I just pray and hope I don't get bomb start whenever I play standard,
that's
which is basically never anyway.
That's definitely the strat for sure, but
all right, nice job in here for Specs.
yeah, Specs is a guy who has a lot of like pretty fast strats of his own device, right? Like he's made a couple of videos with those things.
Yeah, turns out Specs is pretty good.
Yeah, Specs pretty good. My point being though that mostly that like look at those, just look at those bomb strats. Like those weren't strats that I've seen other people do, So
yeah, Specs is very good at coming up with what works for him.
Yeah,
like Specky Clip.
Like Specky Clip. Luckily, Specky Clip works for the rest of us too.
Cringe for Gamma.
Oh wow!
Out of logic again.
These dirty hands. Why do people throw the bomb like that? Walk around the right side of the chest and throw it from the top.
How would you prefer to throw the bomb?
I usually drop it immediately, walk to the left, throw it up, and then go to the chest.
I don't know. I do it the way Gamma did it because I watched other people do it that way. So
yeah, I mean, I guess the reason is it's faster, right? But I'm wondering why. All right, Specs checking these connectors. I did not catch where Hyrule Castle left was, but we're going to see Hyrule Castle right here.
Desert. Cool.
Well, Dark Lake Hylia, thank you, Shin. Get the bombs! Spec, get the bombs!
Here's the unfortunate part, right? Is that Specs decided to check these Hyrule Castle connectors instead of doing the rest of the mountain. Because the very next entrance Specs would have checked would have been his Pearl.
Oh, that's true.
And we're fine. Never mind.
Here he is.
Okay, I lied about it being the very next entrance he would check. That was not
actually.
how I...
Yeah, pretty quick thinking.
Alright, flawless hammering up setup for Gamma there.
Doesn't look like much of note in Pod.
Imagine needing to use bombs in the Dark Maze here. Their Skullwood's small. Alright.
So all in all, Specs maybe 10 minutes slower to the boots and the Pearl. That's not terrible.
It's not too bad. He lost a little bit of time not having the boots for some of these checks, but I mean, there's still plenty left here for that not to be super detrimental.
Specs, no.
I mean,
there was something here though, right?
It's a pendant. You come in here, you get what you can, and hope you never have to come back.
Yeah, I guess.
Gamma finally getting flippers. So what have we not checked yet? I feel like we've done a pretty good sweep of most of the entrances that we have available to us.
We've
Ice Rod
got
Cave, then?
Yeah, I would say we've got Ice Rod Cave area and Dark Shopping Mall. We can combo those together now.
Pod area.
Yeah, nobody's been through the pod area.
Top of Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, there are two. I guess there's two entrances there.
Yeah, you do. The thing is, all those, with the exception of the pod area, all those you kind of want to wait till you have a specific item to be able to hit all the entrances.
Yeah.
We have the back of Thieves Town. We can do that. We have Juice Town.
We sure do have Juice Town. No keys for Juice Town other than the big one. We've got Zora and Zora Ledge.
Yep.
I'm not sure we have Mire area.
No, we don't have Mire yet. We haven't found a connector there, and we don't have myths.
The text box of shame.
We do have desert. So somebody found it. I think it was Specks found an entrance to desert and opted not to take it. I think it was in the eastern area, but we've got the big key there now and boots, so that's a couple items. Skull Woods.
Yeah.
There's options.
Light World Hype Cave. Thank you, Shin.
Epic. Imagine keeping track of entrances.
Couldn't be me. Yeah, Skullwoods and Mire, you know, I would really like to have one small key before I go, you know?
Yeah, I mean, Mire doesn't make a ton of sense right now without a small key because there's only 2 items in them. Well, actually, hold on. Scratch that. With the big key, I think there's more in logic. I don't know. Gamma would know. He's the expert. Nice, smart in Castle Tower.
Effective. Slow, but effective.
It works.
That was pretty good.
Cape. All right, so top of Hyrule Castle
fully available
a little
now.
bit better.
Gives us the bumper cave connector that's in Kakariko.
Well, we found the other side of that.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yeah. It was somewhere useless.
No,
All right, here's that desert play for Specks. Also a pendant. So that's 2 of our pendants we know already.
Where was... There's Blindside for Gamma. Which connector was... It was the Death Mountain Descent connector that led up to...
Floating Island.
Nice Fire Rod.
Yep. Okay, Fire Rod. I think Skullwoods looks pretty good for Gamma now.
Yeah. Gamma's got 2 small keys? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we can't pull. We can't even get to him without a sword.
We also don't have any Castle Tower smalls.
That's also true. Those are important. Oh, Spec's showing us the TR bridge.
Oh, okay. I didn't see what... Oh, this was a desert. One of the desert connectors, right? No, sick kid. That's fun. Both runners sort of perilous on their health here.
Yeah, right.
Oh, hook shot.
Well, we've got red mail. Or at least Gamma does.
That's pretty good for Specks. That's one of those entrances that can kind of get left.
Ooh, baby.
For a while.
Oh yeah, that's really good for Specks.
And there's a sword and spiral for Gamma. Alright, I expect Gamma to rush Meyer now. He's got everything he needs to full clear the dungeon. Alright, smart knowledge there for Specks, picking up those fairies.
That was really good.
Gonna head to... This is interesting. I mean, we do have the big key, but there's not really a ton else Gamma can do in here to come back.
Oh, Specks hasn't been here yet. I was like, what is Specks doing? But just this check, okay.
Taking a little cruise.
Nice Luxac fairy drop there.
It's planned. It's part of the NMG route. Did Gamma not do jumps? Oh, I guess he didn't do
no.
jumps. Okay,
no, they were when they were in TR at the same time before. They were in the opposite part of it.
Alright, so Gamma's gonna go ahead and check these Pyro Castle connectors. Specks finding Hookshot Cave, so we'll get to see what these other 3 items are.
That hookshot might be the break that Spec needed here.
Oh, small key to Meyer. Desert small.
Ooh, okay. Those are pretty spicy.
Well, I don't know that I would ever call a Meyer small key spicy, but
no, okay. The desert
does
small
make routing it a lot nicer.
But like that makes Meyer a much more attractive choice for Specks.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well, actually, no. So Meyer, I don't think for Specks is a super attractive choice for that way to kill Vitreous.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's got to find that Spiral Cave sword.
I think we're just kind of crossing over some checks that both players have done. Gamma heading back up the mountain here.
All right, Specks getting his ether medallion off the mushroom.
Big chest and crystal roller.
I don't think that dash was worth it, Gamma.
Oh, well, who am I to doubt Mr. Chu? Oh, big key to pod. Okay. We'll probably need that, so good to have. Alright, so Specks is about to find Meyer here.
Where was that Spiral Cave entrance?
That's a good question. I bet one of our trackers knows.
Oh, Specks had no. Specks, I think,
yeah,
the siren call of Juicetown was calling, but realizing that he didn't have an item to kill Vitreous, probably.
Yeah, it's not super hard to get back to, so you probably put that off until you can find either a bow or a sword, but it's definitely tempting.
Thank you, Toffee. I was at the dam.
Oh, really? I guess Specks just decided not to take it.
Yeah, Specks hasn't been down there, I think. Or has he?
thought
No,
he
he
did.
has, but he was there much earlier, I think.
Oh, Gamma, please. All right,
He was on.
Specs
I
did
think he was still on pretty low health when he found Spiral.
make it up here to Floating Island. So gets to check these. Gamma was not able to do this. Back of Saha. Ice Rod. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
It's not an item to kill Vitreous, but we'll take it.
That could be something that Gamma gets back to very late.
Alright, there's Gamma's lamp.
Good job, Specs. You got the money.
Get the money.
Get the money! Okay. I think Gamma wasn't down here in the Dark World.
Ooh, back of Desert. This is beatable. Yeah, I think you
sure
do
is.
it. I think you do it. I mean, you're a little hamstrung, because you have to use your Ice Rod, so you can't miss any shots. But
Yeah. And that's a tall order.
yeah, it's a tough call.
I mean, I guess you could do Samaria Landmos.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, Specs is gonna walk out. I think this is probably gonna be a play to Pyramid and top of Hyrule Castle. Yes, you can do bomb landmos, that's true.
I put my thoughts in chat about what Specs is doing.
I like this choice for Hera. I like just listening to people scream while they sit here in Hera Basement on the MSU.
Yeah, this Donkey Kong Country MSU, full of bangers.
Nothing but. Oh,
Hello.
oh man! If only Specs had a fire rod and
Right.
a way to damage Trinex.
And a big key.
Does he not have? Oh, Gamma's got the big key. Okay, my mistake. That's one of those Castle Tower keys.
And that's it here.
Ah.
Not going to Crystal Roller?
Yeah, Specs really.
I don't know
should've got a
about that.
controller there.
Well, I mean, there's one school of thought that says like maybe you do it with the big key, with the big chest, just to.
I mean, it is pretty easy to get to. It's just a flute to one to do it, but I feel like you wanted, like, you're there. I think you just want to grab it. It's like, what if it's your cape, and then you could do all three entrances at the top of Hyrule Castle.
Yeah. Spec swing up here to Dark Potion Shop before perhaps finishing his route at the castle. Or no,
perhaps not.
he is skipping that and skipping Pyramid all at once. My hero.
I get that. Again, you don't really want to orphan that one entrance if you can avoid it.
Yeah.
So this is going to be Skullwood's play for Specs. No fire rods, that's kind of unfortunate. Also no small keys, which is also unfortunate. Does have Kane to put this in Super Logic at least.
Thank God.
All right, well, let's hope for a nice layout.
Zelda Woods win.
Maybe after
I
play
actually haven't tried it. But we do. We do in fact have a good Skull Woods today.
Alright, time for the hardest trick in the game, setting up a bomb jump without sword.
Ooh. Gamma
Another
about
game.
to get his Gamma about to get his hook shot.
TR small.
It's our first one of those.
Well, I guess we need one of those for Trinex as well. And probably a Skullwood small here, right? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Mm.
So
How
lucky.
original. Nicely done.
What is this? GT small.
The
Is that the 4th GT small?
climbers?
I mean, not without a bow.
Yeah. I'm just well.
I mean,
this
you
is
could.
more like
There's no one
this is
stopping
like
you.
like I mean that in this kind of a way. We're lurking here. Climbers is lurking.
All right side isn't logic. Yeah, that part makes
That's pretty Monka. Yeah.
4 keys look a little bit better. Alright, here's pod for Specks. I don't really recall Gamma finding anything super interesting in here.
Yeah, not gonna find much here, I think.
And
Gamma,
can't
our
do
first
anything
runner.
more.
Gamma first runner over to the Zora area. Just bombs on the ledge.
I'm gonna say small key to Ice Palace.
Yeah. We'll get all $20. Even worse.
Ice Palace, which by the way we can get into now if we want.
Gamma can, sure, yeah.
Little hammerless, clubless Ice Palace.
You know I'm a sucker for it. Specs also going to dirty his hands here. Specs going to blow the potion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Okay.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna do some pod area checks.
Where's our glove?
And lake glove seeds are like some of my least favorite Crosskeys.
Oh yeah, for sure. See, Specs just did the strat in the pod map chest room that I usually do.
Well, so now I don't know which one is the best because both of these runners could be correct.
That's true.
Perhaps it's the same. At Telethar.
At Telethar, indeed. Foxless, time it yourself.
This was I forget which connector this was. That
yeah, Specs found this from the other side, which is nice for him now that Gamma is doing that. Nice chest turn.
Oh, right, the brothers connector. Okay.
Oh, this was Dark Death Mountain.
Yeah. So Gamma's gonna come up here to take a quick detour. Gonna go ahead and beat Desert.
Yeah. Makes more sense with Fire Rod.
And
Lamp. And oh yeah, and a sword. All right, well. He's gonna find out. Well, he knows now. He's got the map. He's gonna find out that it's a pendant.
Doesn't have that desert small though, so again, filthy hands.
Absolutely. This guy.
Yeah, so
You
there
can
was the
see
bottom
my
of a bumper there at the Dark World Bombable Hut.
Oh, okay, nice.
I guess good news maybe for Specks is the loop he's currently taking might end him at Swamp Palace, and then he can take that Spiral Cave connector and get a sword.
Ooh, yeah, there you go. Fire Rod was in Blind's hut. I do not recall where Gamma found
I
that.
think it was somewhere on South Dark World here, so I believe Specks should be hitting that pretty soon.
Yeah.
Alright, well, nothing on Landmo. We do get a pendant, which is perhaps exciting.
Hype Cave? Alright.
Oh, and the text box of shame for Specks as well.
Oh, it was pretty he did a better job. He was way
Yeah,
closer
Specks was
closer to the edge of the screen when the text box showed up. So advantage Specks there, a little time clawed back from Gamma. More efficient dig game.
Alright. Speaking
Gamma
of shameful
making
things,
the
extremely run out of pod area.
Extremely cringe choice here from Gamma to walk in and out of pod.
Mm-hmm.
Gamma, however, has the cape.
Yes.
So he is going to head over to the pyramid area.
You can also mirror and check Hobo on the way, which he has not done yet.
Huh? Specks with a castle tower small.
This could be interesting, because this is one you don't go back for. I think Gamma's
yeah, we know Magic Bat is behind Castle Tower, and the Powder is in Logic, sitting on Lake Hylia Island.
We're still never doing it.
I'm just, something on your mind.
All right, there's that cape.
Oh, well, now he has the cape, yeah.
See if we get anything good here.
The world's smallest hook speed.
Huh? Big key to swamp. Okay, well, to be decided. Maybe.
Okay. All right. So we're looking for the dam now.
Yep, dam will give us a full clearable swamp. Although, Specks does not really have a great way to kill Arcus at the moment.
No. Or anyway.
I thought Ice Rod deals damage to the puffs.
Oh, I don't know.
I know Fire Rod does.
Well, he's about to get
I could
that.
be wrong on it.
Yeah, but you don't have enough magic for that.
Yeah. Well, if you didn't burn that blue potion.
There is your Fire Rod there on Specks' side. Yeah. Hammerless seeds, gloveless. I mean, I would rather find the hammer late than a glove late.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Glove late.
Yeah, like...
Oh,
hello, GT. Yeah, you go check this first.
I'm pretty sure you're supposed to check the other entrance first before you do anything in here.
What was the other entrance? On top Hyrule Castle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna do that.
All right, Meyer Shack. And Specks finally doing Spiral, so this will get him his first sword. Well, only sword, because we haven't found any other ones yet.
These guys, they're dodging swords left and right in this series.
Okay, well, we can go all the way to Ice Armos. Gamma does only have 2 of those 4 small keys. Oh, nice bow, dude. All right, now climbers.
Climbers? Question mark? No big key.
Honestly, oh yeah, no big key. I was gonna say, if you had the big key, I think you're supposed to do it here.
Yeah.
All right, Specks has that sword. He's going into Mire. I like it.
Let's go. Come on, Juice Town. hammer is here.
This is
I'm
a
saying it right
miserable
now.
Vitreous fight, but it is doable.
Yep. Especially coming in here on 6 health.
Well, listen, we can fake powder for fairies.
We can. What's behind GT? We believe it is the forest thief behind GT. Mike might have the right of it in chat.
Just don't do Vidi? That can't be right.
Wow, a glove and tile room? Okay. And book W.
Nice book.
Yeah, I guess this is pretty simple to get back to, and just coming back in for Vitreous is not that bad.
It's an easy. Listen, yeah, you know what? I guess Specks doesn't have it. If Specks had that bow, I think you do it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Specks is skipping cutscene chests.
He did that at SGL, and it Omega burned him.
Yeah, because there was a bow there.
Yeah.
Big key to Eastern. No, thank you. Let's put that one back.
Pedge?
Nope. And see the health refill? Vidi is free now.
I've only seen Gamma do this Armo strat.
Which one? Oh! That's neat. Big QGT? Damn it. Alright, well, it's 1 hour. We're checking Ice Red Cave area. So Gamma's got some options. I mean, Gamma can do Meyer, he can do Terra. He could check all the glove locked entrances that he hasn't done yet. Oh my god, 1 hour Hyrule Castle main check. And drop down check. Lovely.
Incredible. The dream to be able to combo this with the pyramid, man.
Wasn't there something here though? I thought there was something in the Uncle chest that was like decent.
I don't know that it was a super important thing. New key.
Oh, the
swamp. Excuse me. That is pretty important. Probably.
Yes, Paradox Connector seen a lot of use so far.
Yeah.
Alright, so what is Gamma up to now? I mean, he's done all the South Dark World stuff, right? Okay, checking hookshot.
Yeah, I think he has done all that stuff.
I'll get his Desert Small now, so that's exciting.
I think Specks
Meyer
is going...
Small might push him into Meyer.
Yeah, I think Specks is going to, because I think this is... Yeah, Specks is headed to the pyramid, which is where he needs to go.
That is good news. Yeah, like Gamma should probably just beat Vitreous here. He's got a... Oh no, he definitely should. He's got 10 Master Sword and a bow. It's fight's free. Finishing up the front of TR, okay.
Oh
big
boy,
key.
climbers!
All right, now it's on the table. I mean, you're probably not going back to GT until you have hammer. Then you do
No.
right side over, and then you'll climb.
Oh, did we find the hidden immunity idol too? It was right
We
next
did.
to the GT big key. Hell yeah.
Chickens. Okay, that's a little rude. I don't think those chickens deserved that.
Were you into Power Rangers as a kid?
Briefly, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the first season or whatever kind of hit right at the time when I was in the age range that it was targeted at.
Yeah, I have a similar experience, like watching and enjoying the first season, and then maybe
Mhm.
never thinking about it again.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, just brought to mind by Specks' sprite here. There's that glove. Now with that Master Sword, Gamma is absolutely going to Viddy here.
Oh yeah, this is with Master Sword, Cape, and Bow. This fight is super free.
Yeah.
And I suspect Gamma will also check cutscene chest, so we'll see if that does Specs in again.
Oh, nice dot fireball dodge there.
Specs picking up that small key even though he does not need it.
Potential pivotal moment alert. Shouts to Dante.
Oh, a pivotal moment, you say? I believe that's that term is trademarked. I don't know that we can use it here. Oh, dude.
Oh, man.
Well, nice sword and cutscene chest.
That's
So now Vitreous is turbo free.
yeah, that's not like backbreaking for Specs or anything
It's
like
not,
that.
but that's a sword he's never gonna get.
Yeah, he's never getting that. So he's got to find a tempered sword somewhere else, or that could be a significant amount of trouble. Not like a game like losing thing by any means, but
He could have beaten. He could have just went and beaten Vitreous too while he was in here.
Yep.
Had he gotten that.
That's true. He also didn't know it was a crystal at the time, because we just got
but
that
you
map.
can assume. I mean, you already know 2 of your 3 pennies.
Yeah,
You can make an
but,
assumption. It's probably a crystal.
That's at least a consideration you ought to take into mind, you know? We just got a bunch of knowledge from Specs.
Cringe map check. All right, so here, this is the play. Specs making the beeline to Catfish immediately after getting that glove.
Yep. Watch this be the other sword.
Any hammers on Catfish? Or not.
Wow. Okay, Specs.
So he wants to do Dark Shopping Mall first. He'll come back.
I don't like this.
I think you gotta check Catfish here.
Yeah, we're gonna need to talk about this with him, I think. I don't think doing this first is any faster, right?
Surely
But like
not.
if you're gonna go back there, like fine, it's probably pretty close to be honest. But if you're skipping like that, I'll
You
be
can't skip
interested to
Catfish
hear.
against Gamma.
Yeah, especially against Sienna. That's right. Like I'll be really interested to hear what Specs has to say about that because like I assume Specs has a reason for this. I trust that he has a reason for this, and I'll be interested to hear what it is.
Oh,
Nice
mitt.
Oh man.
So, that's like one of my least favorite things to find.
Yeah.
Oh man, can you imagine if Specs had gone to cutscene chest and gotten that sword and beat Vitreous? That would have been his first clip.
Welcome in Raiders from the 80KDB semifinals from Telethar's channel. Hello.
Oh, I need to look at the results of that.
Gamma is doing Gamma things, and it's paying
Oh.
off.
That was not the result I was expecting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh. GG's. Oh yeah, God, that was our first crystal at the 71st minute.
That's fine.
Yes. So Specs is, I think, big edge here is, yeah, Gamma had neither bombs nor the Moon Pearl when he got to Saha's Closet, which is at the top of Super Bunny Cave. And the Ice Rod was back there. And TR now confirmed to be a crystal. So Gamma is going to need that. And that might be a really tough play.
Edge.
Oh, ZSR doesn't have B bottle? Come on. Yeah, unfortunately, pet not required today because we have the book. Shouts to Book Tua.
Alright, Spec's gonna play it safe.
I don't think you need to move around. Just stand in the center, and they'll all come.
You just have to stand right in front of them, yeah.
Yeah, and if you stand high enough up, you might get some sword hits. In on Biddy.
I actually think, and don't quote me on this, I think somebody once told me this, it's actually better to stay at the door if you're going to do that strat, because then the eyeballs all kind of clump together.
Oh, huh.
When they come down to you.
Huh. I never thought about that.
But
that's really
I
interesting.
don't know if that's actually true or not.
That might be worth trying, at least. It's worth looking into. Gamma, briefly in shambles there, trying to figure out. Not going to hammer pegs without the hammer.
Yeah, so where is this hammer? Climbers?
Climbers? Question mark. Hammer on the climb. That's pretty fun.
Ice Palace?
That would also be fun. Yeah, the hammer in the Ice Palace big chest, always a classic.
Blind Cell?
Yeah. All right. Well, here is unfortunately the ice rod for Gamma and the dam. Okay.
Is that unfortunate? That's rude.
It's fortunate for Gamma.
All right, Specs is going to go ahead and beat Hera. Do you think we see Gamma dip back into Eastern with that big key while he's up here? And a bow? I mean, it's beatable.
There's not a chance in hell. Oh, important to remember that that extra sword the Gamma has is out of logic and very sturdy.
And will never be gotten by Specks.
Nope.
For a second, I thought Gamma was going to check how many crystals it takes to get into GT.
We are, as a matter of fact, hammer go.
Is this true?
Unless, we've got all the keys we need.
Okay, so here's the thing. If Pod's a crystal, they still need another Pod small because they both spent it.
They both spent their third key?
Yeah.
Okay. Never love to see Pod small key in your list for Go mode.
But yeah, Hammer Go mode, that's interesting. That's actually also kind of like rough for Specks because that less chance he finds another sword.
Makes that dam less important, I would say. We still need it. Well, I guess we don't. We don't know. We still don't know what our final
Swamp could be the last pendant.
Yeah. Yeah, at least there are 3 Pod Smalls still out there. You're not looking for Pod 6 or Pod 5 for Go mode here. That's worse.
I mean, I guess if Pod's the last pendant, then we don't need the small key either. So.
Yeah.
All right,
well,
so
good thing, Top Isle, he's about to get it.
Yeah. All right, so which dungeon do you do without the hammer first? Thieves Town, Ice Palace.
I mean, you know what I'm gonna
climb.
say. You know what I'm gonna say.
I think I do.
I guess. Well, I don't. I was gonna say, Nice Palace or the climb. Feels
the climb. Right no way. That's too
not on the climb.
Too much pain to get back to. Do you know how hard that is to get back to right now?
I guess that's true.
That's I guess that's what
but Gamma is beelining it. Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
This is East Town, I believe.
Oh yeah, this makes sense. More dirty hands.
Oh no, Swamp.
Oh no, this is Swamp. Oh, this is potentially. Yeah, this is potentially pretty good for Specks.
How is this good for Specks?
Because Gamma is gonna full clear this.
Why?
I guess you're looking for a Pod small. No, you're right. You just go mode this. Yeah, okay. It's really easy to get back to. You're right. Never mind. I'm Hopium, I guess.
Right, Specks is in the mire area.
Well, Gamma's making checks in here.
Maybe the only easily accessible Pod small is in Swamp Big Chest, and Gamma doesn't have that big key.
Yeah. Now that's Hopium.
Is that Hopium? I feel like that's less Hopium than maybe the hammers in here.
Yeah. That's true. Maybe he's looking for the hammer. Maybe he doesn't.
Yeah, maybe Gamma forgets how this game works. I mean, he's still looking for.
And there it is. So Gamma officially in hammer go mode. Gamma finally learning no logic.
Yeah, now he's just skipping everything. Okay. Goodbye, Silkers. In a waterfall chest. Specs found the back of Skull Woods. I didn't catch where this was, but this is another beatable dungeon for Specs. Now we're Gamma does need to find this, so that's I guess Gamma not technically in or Hammer Go mode. It's only to find this back of Skull Woods.
Ricky, we sure did say Hammer Go mode.
Alright, both players picking up their third crystal at basically the same time. Yeah, I mean, this is still pretty close. It just really is going to come down to whoever finds that hammer first, I think.
Yeah. What's Hammer? Hammer is required to beat Pod. Which, well, I guess Hammer's required to beat Ice Palace, which we definitely need to do.
Ice is the one, the big one.
Oh.
Alright, Gamma's gonna go do dark shopping while here.
Will Gamma check Catfish?
Probably.
Pichu claiming that we saw a Crystal Thieves sound.
I mean,
which would make Pod our last pendant.
Gamma has it marked as a crystal.
All right,
okay.
Well, there you go. So, no Pod today. No.
If you trust Gamma.
That's true.
All right, well, that's good. So Specs doesn't need to worry about the... Well, once Specs gets that knowledge, Specs doesn't need to worry about that Pod small. Also, maybe we didn't even need a bow this seed.
Until the hammer's on the climb.
Well, maybe you didn't need a bow. You can maybe clip the climb.
Specs dodging the powder.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. This might actually be climbers for Specs.
I presume he's going to do Swamp here.
Oh, he's going to beat TR. Okay.
Oh, man, I would do maybe Swamp first.
Well, I forget where TR main was. I don't remember where this spits us out.
Yeah.
But Gamma is also doing TR.
That Ice Rod strat is very slick.
Specs gonna have a bit of a hairier Trinex fight here. You don't get to miss too many shots when you're doing this with Master Sword, no hammer.
Specs doesn't have the GT Big Key yet, but he's going to get it shortly because it is in the TR roller room, which he will check immediately upon finishing Trinex here. Specs better watch his magic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yep. Goodbye. Oh, we're going to refill? Oh, Pog. Nope,
we didn't get it.
No.
Oh my god, dude.
That's huge for Specs.
That is good for Specs, but it's also frustrating.
Yeah, this is still a Monka fight for
you
Specs
don't
here.
have much leeway. I think Specks should have. Well, I guess he
Nice
could
done.
not say laid the Samaria block and then picked up the magic, but I guess if he had 0 magic, he can't do that. All right, try and explain a little bit nicer this time.
Yeah, we got it. Nicely done by Specks there.
All right, I'm heading into Thieves Town. It's gonna start clearing out those crystals. I'm guessing he's. I guess I'll go into ice after this.
Yeah, I think the backdoor strat really worked for him there. You have the
Rewarded with a sword.
I think you can get 4 slashes in. Yeah, you can get 4 slashes in on backdoor if you're quick. So that probably saved him a nice rod shot, gave him more leeway. Okay, let's go.
All right, so what's the most obnoxious spot this hammer could be at this point?
I mean, there are several obnoxious spots. Anywhere in Ice Palace is pretty obnoxious. The climb, obviously obnoxious. What?
How about Lava Chest in TR?
That'd be pretty bad. We're still 3 keys away from that being in Logic.
Oh,
no, yeah, no.
Oh,
we
okay.
did. Yeah, Gamma did it.
Oh,
There's
right.
that.
Gamma had the fire on when he came in. Right.
There's that GT big key for Specks. Hello, Zelda Speedrun 2's Raiders. Welcome on in.
Oh,
baby. That's Castle Tower 2 in Blind Cell. The powder's in Logic.
Let's go.
And Gamma doesn't have... Oh, Gamma does have the other one. Okay, so here we go. We've done, I think, almost everything in Pendant Pod.
Yeah, with the exception of the big chests.
And maybe not the big key chest either.
Right. Alright, well, this is not Thieves Town. Oh, Specs did a big key chest. That's the one you decided to go for? Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Shoutouts to our trackers. Alright, it's going to be a bit of an unfortunate double dip of Skullwoods here for Specs to head to the back and find nothing and probably check ped.
Top file bringing up a point that there is a pod small key that is locked by the hammer in Swamp Palace. So
yes.
So pod is dead. There's nothing else in
Right.
Pendant Pod. I guess no, the big chest is because the big chest is also locked by 6 key lock. Yeah, so
Yep. Specs gonna grab this map. Doesn't have his full information yet, so that one will not help.
debated.
Neither runner fed catfish yet. Just throwing that out there.
It's still wild to me that Specs didn't go.
I do not understand that.
Oh yeah, Pet is dead. That's true. There couldn't have been anything there. Also, Gamma had already checked it, so we knew it was dead. But Dedge.
All right, just crossing back on each other's dungeons here. Specs finishing up Thieves Town. Gamma finishing up Skull Woods. Is this the time to exclamation point R? Does that exist on this channel?
Probably. Telethar, we sure are in Hammer Go mode.
There it is. Follow the runners. There they are. All right, so I mean, Gamma's choices now are kind of Ice Palace or GT Climb. I mean, realistic choices. Like, you're not going back to Eastern. That's insane.
Or Catfish at this point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the green pendant turned in would be a pretty bad hammer.
Yeah. It's possible, but I'm trying to think if there's any notable item caves we haven't found yet. I mean, we've been pretty thorough on entrances. I don't think there's much left out there.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Was there anything in Swamp? There was a pod small.
Yeah, there was logic. There's a pod small in there, so. There's CT2 for Specks.
Smith's Chain, anyone?
Oh, man. That's true. We haven't done that yet.
Yeah, Specks also needs to find that dam, which is kind of a thing. But again, I don't think Specks has that many entrances unchecked. He could also potentially be thinking that the dam is, or swamp is the last pendant.
All right, Gamma into Nice Palace here. Looking for that hammer.
Here we go.
Specks needs to do something spicy.
Yeah, I think Gamma is definitely running ahead here at this point. It's just got more stuff cleared. Less places remaining to check for that hammer. I mean, Specks is coming straight into ice.
All right. Well, I mean, if the hammer's here, we're close.
Well, we're not, because Specks still has to do swamp.
Oh, Specks still has to beat swamp. Yeah.
So Specks really needs the hammer to not be here. Imagine opening these hammer locked chests. Gamma, cringe.
He's fluffing for silvers. He's still learning. Oh, hey, that swords and logic.
Sweet. So for Specks, it makes sense to check this because he still doesn't know if he needs a pod small or not. Icebreaker, hello? There we go.
Specks, please. Specks doesn't know he's in hammer go mode.
Actually, that's right? Good for that map is actually good for Specks because that gives him his remaining dungeon knowledge, I think.
Oh, good. Nice pots room by Gamma. That was really good. I will begrudgingly give him credit.
Last chance for a hammer. And it is not here.
Nice clip from Specks. That's good.
The dam, I believe, was at the Hookshot Cave entrance.
Hookshot Cave, yeah. We have not climbed GT yet, Kenan. That is still a possibility for where the hammer is.
For Gamma.
Yeah. The Smith's house was here in town, so that's not too bad.
All right. So now we need to see some diversions from Specks. And it doesn't look like we're getting it.
No. I mean, it makes sense, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you're right here.
nice silvers.
Alright, so Specks gets that knowledge that Pod is in fact his last pendant.
So now Specks knows that he's in Hammer Go.
Well, no, he's in Hammer plus Dam Go.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, so Specks is not doing Smith Chain.
Okay.
I forget where this goes.
Was this Floating Island?
No.
This was Floating Island.
Maybe? Okay. So, I mean,
really
he's about to get the dam, which is good. Yep. The problem is well, I don't know. Do you go straight to Swamp? Probably not, right?
No, I don't think that you do. Like, there's literally, there's, I guess there's the first chest, but is that enough?
Has the opportunity to go into Eastern here now while he's up here if he wants.
Oh, yikes, man.
I mean, yikes, yes, but, like, that's the kind of divergence that he kind of needs right now.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're not wrong. It feels so bad. And he is not having any of it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's going to check this. That's nothing. It makes sense to just go do Swamp. You can check, if the hammer's in one of the first two checks, then you're good, But, I mean, Gamma is basically at the end of the line here. It's gonna be... He's gonna climb.
We're definitely not doing left side Swamp.
Boy, I sure hope not.
We're in Hammer Go mode.
He's going for the magic
wow.
pathway. So he has to check the second chest in here.
Is he going to go all the way?
I think you're doing it, right? If you're going
It brings you to GT.
Yeah, and then you can just mirror and go climb GT if this is not it. Well, no. Oh, big key to Swamp. Okay, never mind.
Okay, he's leaving.
Coward. He's a coward.
Leaving? He hasn't gotten the powder yet.
He could have done that into Catfish. He's like, oh, should I get the powder? I guess.
I guess not. We are hard dodging. I guess if you left Agate Tower there's no way you're getting the powder now.
Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be GT climb then. GT climb into Catfish. Or Catfish first? No.
No way.
So, what about, how do we feel about GT Big Chest right now?
Oh, man. I mean, I'm not doing it. Yeah, I'm not doing it. But I don't feel good. But I don't feel good about it.
Yeah. All right. Climbers.
Gamma also dodging. I mean, like, there's the thing, right? Like, I guess you climb first, right? Because of where this is, it's gonna bring you right back.
In the big chest, then you don't have to bother climbing.
Well, yeah, but you are at least like right there,
So I think what Specks needs now is after this, he needs to either go to Catfish or climb Agate Tower. What's in Hole? It is the Thieves drop down. That's what's in Ganon's Hole.
That was an awful lot of... This is an awful lot of fire rod shots, Gamma.
It kind of is, yeah.
Get good.
You get half magic, you suddenly think you're invincible. All right, so Specks looks like he's going for Smith Chain here, which we know is not the answer. Unless, wait a second. No,
Nope.
okay.
I thought maybe.
Yeah.
But no. Specs very, very quickly running out of time here.
Yeah, I mean, Gamma doesn't really have a whole lot left at this point, other than the truly awful. Gets those silvers at least.
Specs thought about purple chest there or thought about skipping purple chest for a second.
All right, let's see what we got up here. We have a small key to Turtle Rock. All right,
Logic.
one step closer. Yeah.
Specs, please. Specs is a little. I think Specs
Shield.
is feeling it a little. Specs still has Bombo's tablet.
Yeah, I mean, Spec still has quite a bit, which is part of the problem. All right, last check up here. That is not it. So we got one more item on the drop down. Specs has a little bit more time now to potentially avoid this. I mean, Gamma's route is obviously drop down into Catfish after this. And
Yeah,
then,
or maybe you do the big chest, since you can go right back in.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
Yeah, you probably do that first, actually, and then Catfish, and then I guess Eastern.
Oh goodness, Eastern, yeah. We have not. The whole left side is hammer locked, my dude.
It's true. That's a nice triple there.
Yep.
All right, Specs. Rush Aga Tower climb. I think that's what we need right now.
I know, right?
Mountain. This might be Eastern. Which is a reasonable out for Specs here. All right, so GT climb was not the answer. If the hammer's in Eastern, Specs is suddenly looking not too bad.
Hearing Specs' MSU for the first time here.
All right, Gamma's going to go back in for the big chest. Red Bomb doesn't do a whole lot for us, considering A, we can't get it, and
Yeah, we're looking for hammer. And hammer, big bomb is locked by the hammer because of Ice Palace. At Dante. Another pivotal moment.
All right. That is not a hammer.
Was there a GT key or something in a 6-key locked chest in Pod? Yeah, man, who knows?
I do think there was a small key. There was definitely a small key in the upper chest of Dark Maze, but I don't remember what it was to. All right, is it? That's not the GT Big Chest.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Moment pivoted. Or pivoting, I guess.
No, it's okay. So it wasn't
All right.
Farmos. Could still be Green Pendant. All right, Catfishers. God, this is gonna feel so bad if this is Catfish.
Oh, man. I don't understand how you skip Catfish against Gamma.
I don't
in
get
the
it
spot
either.
that Specs fished it. Specs skipped it. All right, here we go.
No, it's not Catfish. Does it?
Wow.
Is it Magic Bat?
Is it Magic Bat? Could be Green Pendant turn-in or Magic Bat. I think those are our only two checks left. Wow, what a turnaround.
Woof. Well, Specs is, I think, heading up to turn in that Green Pendant now.
He sure is. And,
Oh, Gamma hasn't done Right Side Desert yet. All right, is it Green Pendant? No!
wow. Does the bat have our respect today?
Never, but... All right, so Specs... This is such a hard call, right? Like, there's no way you can reasonably make the choice to climb Aga Tower here over GT. Yeah, no, this is going to be GT, I think.
Yeah.
He's going to take him to the pot area.
So it's a race to Aga Tower here.
Yeah, unfortunately for Specs, I mean, Gamma's really got not much else at this point. I mean, he's going to be Eastern.
He's going to Eastern right now.
But this stuff is all quicker than what Specs is about to do. And I think Specs even has other random, like, I don't think Specs has done Bombo's Tablet and a couple of
No, you're right.
Dang, imagine rushing Magic Bat. Why couldn't this have been the play-in race? I would have been fine then, because I did that before the GT climb.
Wow, Pyramid and Quit saving approximately 30 years in this seed. Ken and Gamma has already done this. That's why we're pretty bearish on Specs' chances at this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that Gamma could reasonably check after he finishes Eastern here, and I don't think there is.
I think that this has just been, Gamma was first to the boots. Gamma was first to the Moon Pearl. I think that has.
He was able to full
that's
clear
probably
a
the
little more
story
efficiently.
Here. Yeah.
I mean, Specs has also got cutscene chests in the back of his mind too. It's rough.
It was only about 10 minutes. It wasn't a big difference, but. Yes, Ether was on the mushroom. The mushroom turn in.
I had to take this horrendous connector back up to Saha.
Yeah, we are. We believe that the answer has to be Magic Bat. We know where the powder is. It's on Lake Hylia Island.
Yeah, I really don't think there's anything else. I mean, we've cleared out every dungeon at this point, logically, that it could be. I can hear Gamma's voice in my head right now. Oh my gosh, dude, are you kidding me? Is this really Magic Bat?
Yep.
Yeah, this is so bad. Yep, that's, yeah. Grid knows what's up. Oh, Mimic Cave, do you think the hammer's in there?
First rule of Hembug. Ooh, just missed the triple there.
All right. Agate Tower, here we go.
Specks
Imagine if Gamma had just climbed when he came in here for the second item.
I know, right?
Forehead.
I can't believe Krista gets to be right. Ridiculous.
Hopefully Gamma doesn't forget to get the powder before going to the bat.
That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, Specs has still got to go in and do the GT Big Chest. So, I mean, this is Jover. We know this.
Listen, Gamma could fall on Ganon 300 times. It's fine.
Yeah, you know. You gotta at least say it. It's the law. Oh, Specs not doing the GT Big Chest. Going to Catfish.
Go straight to Catfish. Gaming. Listen, maybe everybody has mismarked something, including our trackers and the comms and both players, and this is not the answer.
I guess you never know.
Oh,
Spec
that's a good hook speed.
Oh, man. This guy. Nice quick fish. Or did he? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe he just got it. Okay, Gamma. Gamma showing off the restream.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hard required fillet. Okay, well, Specs is going right to Agate Tower here, so not going to be too much farther behind, but unfortunately, there's not really enough room left here.
Yeah, it's going to be enough farther behind. Gamma quick swapping to the mirror for no reason.
Well, you never know.
Giving me a heart attack. Yeah, this is using the fillet there, a hate crime against our friend Arya Stark.
Pick up that powder.
So I gotta tell you though, like, you know, I've been ragging on Gamma this whole match, but Gamma versus Faker Jr. This is gonna be in the Crosskeys tournament finals. That's fucking appointment viewing. I'll tell you what. That's my one F-bomb I'm allowed for the stream.
Well, CSR, I think you're okay.
Yeah, I know. I'll still try to keep it a little bit. But that is going to be an absolute banger of a series for the Crosskeys title this year.
I'm inclined to agree.
All right. The bat has our respect today.
Or does he? All right, a pretty good torch.
Yeah, be a pretty good hook
torch
speed
run there by Specks. Wow, nice hammer, dude.
1 hour, 55 minutes, and some odd seconds. Mr. Chu in go mode with that hammer on Magic Bat.
Still need to beat Ice Palace. Now, in our interview, Gamble will tell you it's because he used the fillet on Aga.
Nice.
That's the reason he won.
Yeah, he is gonna say that for sure. At 1 hour and 55 minutes, the race link was saved to be sent to a Mr. Juicetown.
That's rude. That poor guy. Yeah, so I mean, all things told here, Specs is not going to be too far behind. You know, a couple minutes.
Is this faster
What?
than running?
I don't know. At
Let's time it yourself. Yeah, I didn't think so. It's faster than walking.
Specs will be picking up that hammer just as Gamma is finishing off Cold Stare. Kind of sloppy double hits there from Gamma.
You don't have to do Aga first before grabbing the powder, but killing Aga puts you on the pyramid, which is a pretty convenient place to go grab the powder for.
All right, so we should still pull in sub 2 here.
I don't know about that.
I think it's fine. The Gold Sword Silver's Ganon fight is less than.
Is it?
It's like a minute 15, depending on warps.
Yeah. I'm looking at the, synchronizing here.
Trident spin, good. I hope he uses some Mario strats here.
Oh man, the water walk off of the Ganon hole. That's pretty heads up.
All right,
Now you're right.
Oh, misses
Whoa,
it!
oh!
Misses it! Wow, ruining his shot at a 2-hour here.
Wow.
Sub 2.
Gamma washed.
I think he's still
right.
gonna come in just under.
Get your GGs in chat for Mr. Chew taking Game 3 of the Crosskeys Finals.
All right, that'll do it. A official time of 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 54 seconds. Gamma will be moving on to face Faker Jr. in the finals.
Yeah. GG's to Gamma. GG's to Specks as well. That was a good race.
Yeah. I'm glad I was playing it.
Yeah, right. We are joined by our runners. GG's to both of you guys.
GG's Gamma.
Hey, GG Specks, GG's. Sorry, our last race had to be this, pile of garbage, hammer go mode.
Yeah, sword go mode, hammer go mode, some cool seeds we've had.
Yeah, it's just progressively worse every time we played one.
I just have to ask, so what did you have left when you went for the Agro 1 play?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You
There
were
was
nothing
a
left.
couple of checks, pod checks left, but I already
Hammer
got
lock
one
checks.
monkey. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I just didn't bother going back.
all those pod 6 key locked chests were dead because there was a pod small in the back of swamp. So those were hammer locked.
That I was aware of. Okay, I had a couple things left. I beat Cold Stare as you finished. So I never did. I never
Catfish?
did Landmo.
Did you do
I
catfish?
did do Catfish.
You did, okay.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I need to interject here. Specs, you were right there. You were
Right
standing at Dark Potion Shop. You're playing Mr. Chew, and you dodge Catfish.
Yes,
Please
correct.
explain yourself. I assume you have a reason. And
Because
I
it wasn't-
assume it's a
at
good
that
one, 'cause I
point-
trust you.
At that point, I was so close to go mode. The odds are it's huge time loss. Like, it's not actually a good play. Because statistically, it was so unlucky to have something that way more times I'm going to lose the race over doing Catfish in that situation. But I knew if I did GT Climb, I'm like, I should clean this up. I could see Gamma doing GT Climb before Catfish and also having issues locating in the hammer because it's also pretty bad. So I'm like, I got to clean up the Catfish now.
You are correct about that. I did the GT climb before touching Catfish or Dark
Yeah.
Potion Shop.
I knew you hadn't done it yet, so I'm like, I knew it was still an out at that point. So I'm like, I should go do it now.
I failed trying to kern jump over there early on when I got
You
him.
sure did.
Oh, that was terrible. I got so tilted. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna bother going there anytime soon. There was a lot of that. I felt good early on. Was I first to the boots? I felt like I was again.
You were the first to the
Okay.
boots and the Moon Pearl by about maybe 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot when I found that connector. I forgot I had the mirror, so I came
Okay.
back later. I just
Yeah.
forgot I had the mirror.
I clowned and went into the dark connector up in Lost Woods. And where did that let spin out? Oh, Bumper Cave. And
I
I'm like,
never followed that.
yeah, and then I'm like, oh, well, let me just go see what this entrance is and save and quit. And then I see it's another connector and Dark Potion and Dark Lumberjack. And I take it and it takes me up to Floating Island and then find Hyrule Castle and immediately find Boots. And I felt pretty good about that.
Yeah, some real filthy hands early on there.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Gamma.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was
also
okay.
the front of escape, which made a total sense for you to do when you found it, right? But
Did you have
know,
the small
that-
key, Gamma?
before
small key,
before
did
he
you?
got the small key.
I did not.
Nope.
I did not
Not
have
a
it
good play.
initially.
Wrong
Yeah.
play, Gamma. Bad play. I had the small key when I went there. It was in logic
Yeah,
for
Specks'
me.
hands are very clean compared to Gamma's.
Yeah, I am like, I gotta do this. My bomb escape was not great either. But I didn't care at that point. I got boots. I'm like, okay, I feel pretty good now, right now, at this point. Like, it was friendly early on. Mirror, flute. The sword was close to 40 minutes for me, so, at least over an hour earlier than yesterday.
Yeah, Gamma, you were first to that sword as well. Specs, after finding the flute, I think you went off and did some other stuff that took you up the mountain, and Specs went back and activated the flute, and so found Spiral Cave way earlier than you did, and didn't really have the hearts or the equipment to get through it. And so Specs, you were a little bit later to that first sword.
That makes sense. Yeah, so I think this one just came down to the fact that,
It's just
Gamma probably just had some more efficiencies. Because I did catfish, but I avoided a landmo, cutscene, and there was one other check I didn't do.
Cutscene had a
Cutscene,
sword,
Lamo.
by the way.
Yeah, the cutscene was a little unfortunate because that was another sword. Which, had you done that, you probably would have just beaten Viddy while you were there the first time and not had a double dip Meyer.
Yeah, the double dip of Meyer. So things I hope didn't go my way. I guess the double dip of Meyer, I had to do Master Sword Trinex, so I messed it up in the first attempt.
Yeah.
There was some time losses and a couple other things that ended up causing inefficiencies. But they were the kind of things that were just gonna happen when I had an awkward hammer go mode. So I was, couldn't quite overcome a couple of inefficiencies. So I know what happened in the seed that, I'll say Gamma, but we'll say again, fight ahead, plus a couple checks. Although I did catfish, so it makes sense to me. I feel pretty good about how I played this one. You can make an argument a couple small choices I could have made that would have led to better efficiencies, but I feel like that's probably not worthwhile when I only lost by slightly over again in fight and a seed like this, like a full clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. At the end, we were a little scared that you were going to go off and do all that other stuff before going to Aga. Can you talk us through that decision?
Yeah, because I already committed not doing Landmo. I knew Gammon did that earlier. I'm like, that's a bad play. In fact, he hasn't finished, means it's not there. I'm like, it's possible Gammon and I both skipped the cutscene, but I feel like with the way Meyer was early on, I figured Gammon didn't skip it. So I'm like, also not gonna go back for that. And then any other the bumper entrance I never found, I wasn't gonna go chase that down. And I think I did everything else. Oh, I didn't do GT Big Chest. I just never do that check.
Wait, you did? Okay. That was something I was a little scared of. I'm like, if Specs went over here right side with a big key, I'm so mega screwed.
I did. Did you check it?
I did check it after GT. So I did the climb, I did the drop down, then I climbed back up to GT to go right side. I'm like, I have to do this. I don't have much left in this game.
Oh wait, did you do the climb? Did you do the climb first?
Yeah, I did the climb first.
Wait, when did you get GT Big? When was GT Big?
Front of TR.
It was in TR roll.
Oh, okay. I got the GT Big very late, kind of late in the race. I did I found GT.
You both got it relatively late.
Yeah, you were both pretty late to it, but Specs, you were a decent bit later to it. But both of you had done the right side of GT without.
Okay.
GT.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. No, that all makes sense to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I also got lucky with this, honestly, early on into rushing, basically getting the boots and the pearls. This made the efficiency so much better for me. With Bumper Cave Connector where it was, I'm like, well, I'll just do a nice little clean loop with mirror on hand and boots. It's it worked out very well there for me.
There were multiple bottles of absolute luck sack in the chat.
Yeah, I felt a little, felt very happy, but also dirty, knowing, okay, this is an Omega early pearl and boots, just kind of landed on my lap. I ought to take advantage of this.
With flute, that's a connector that you're gonna find pretty early on. Only thing that would have been bad for me is if that Hyrule Castle small hadn't been kind of free, I would have had those boots super late because I delay foot escape till I have the key. So I'm
Yeah.
glad when I did go there, I had the key. Or I would have had boots super late.
You had the, you
Yeah.
also had the lamp. You clawed back a little bit of time in checking Dark Cross as well. But having those boots a little bit later, a little rough.
I had
Yeah.
probably like 10 minutes later. I didn't get them that late, and I knew when I did it, like I'm okay. I'm late to the Pearl and boots because I should have done this connector the first time. I forgot I had mirror, but I don't think that mattered too much. It seems more like the bigger things would have been me failing Trinex the first attempt, a double dip of Meyer, a couple other things that were kind of awkward. I was cleaning up at the end game, and again, and a full crew seed. Like I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm pretty happy with how it's been pretty overall, and I made it to a close game 3 to Gamma, Crosskeys semifinals, first Crosskeys tournament. I
Yeah.
can't complain about that end
It's
result.
a hell of a run, regardless.
Absolutely a hell of a run. This is I'm on record saying this. This is the hardest tournament in all of Rando, and you should be extremely proud of yourself for the run that you've had. And Gamma, your reward is going up against maybe the hottest Rando player on the planet in Faker Jr.
A hot new Rando player.
Hot new Rando player.
Oh boy, I can't wait. That'll be fun. Yeah, I've been hearing of him getting very strong now as of recent, so I'm very much looking forward to possibly getting revenge after he gave me my first loss during Swiss stages, so we'll see how that goes. But also I want to throw out there, Specs, GG's again to you as well. I was very much looking forward to this series, and I was not going to feel bad regardless how the outcome of this series went. You have gotten very good since you started, so it's to see you and your first Crosskeys tournament make it this far in
That's
semifinals.
crazy town.
It's quite it's quite impressive. So GG's to you again.
Thanks, Gamma, and good luck in finals. I'll be looking forward to watching those matches.
Yeah, thank you, and thanks to everybody for doing comms and tracking. I'm sure you had a lot of nice things to say about our.
Yeah, you might want to rewatch this one. I offered you a couple execution tips.
Yeah. Current jump. That's on my list. That is on my list.
I was just talking smack about the main tournament the whole time.
Okay, that's also acceptable.
But it was it was copium for me throwing my first match before this. So.
Oh boy, the game is rough.
It's a hard
thank
game.
y'all. I appreciate it. And Ricky for putting up a restream, I believe.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Yes.
Thanks, Ricky.
Thank you, Ricky.
No worries at all. We're good to wrap up.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
sounds
Gil, a
good.
pleasure as always.
Yes.
All right, so I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank you to Gammachuu and Specks for the awesome race. Thank you to Tyler Salt and Gilgamesh for the commentary, and Tomatalk and Shinmaru for tracking. Coming up on ZSR, I think that does it for us today. There is an Ocarina of Time Randomizer standard weekly race at 5 p.m. Eastern, but I don't know what the volunteer situation is for that. Tomorrow, Monday, 10 a.m., we have a Majora's Mask Randomizer standard tournament Season 5 match, lower bracket round 4 between Vidya, James, and Eris. And at 4 p.m. Monday Eastern tomorrow, we have a Twilight Princess randomizer tournament match winners bracket quarterfinals between Gymnast and Cariosa. And then, of course, we have the finals between Gammachuu and Faker Jr. coming up whenever that gets scheduled, so keep an eye out for that. And with that, we're going to sign off here. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful time, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!